then.
Oh, one now the Ambi's here. I have a quick anecdote from yesterday.
I've always been here. Just listen.
Well, you appeared partway through. You weren't here the whole time.
Okay, you were talking about doctors. But
Yeah. Well, I went out yesterday. I went to see the Captain America movie, and I went in for.
No spoilers.
Don't worry, no spoil. This has nothing to do with the film. I went into a restaurant beforehand, and like the people I was with had gone off to the bathroom and stuff. So I was sat there on my own, and the waitress came over and started chatting to me about she saw like. Yeah, I know. Wait, bear that in mind. Right, about the jumper I was wearing because I had like a Stark Industries one on and stuff. We started chatting about the film, all of that kind of stuff. Yada yada yada. Cute, attractive redhead, etc. And then all of the people came back from the toilet, sat down, and she like introduced herself, and she went, "Hi, I'm your waitress for the day. My name's Kaylee."
Hey.
And I had to try really hard not to burst into hysterics.
You should have asked her how she spells it.
It was spelled Kayleigh because it said on the receipt.
Ah, Kayleigh. Yes, I knew a few Kayleighs. Anyway, we're in, boys and girl. The longest.
Don't feel left out.
Technically, the longest session we're probably gonna have for a while.
Yeah. Question: are we gonna record it?
I'm recording right now.
Oh.
We're live into it.
Hello, internet.
So yeah, it will also be on my past broadcasts and Twitch. So.
Well, I would ask because Jace asked, and I'm curious about if what you were thinking about another player joining.
Yes.
Is that a yes, no, or yes, yes?
I'm just curious.
What was the question?
What
about...
you are thinking.
Oh, yeah. I haven't actually gone to talking to her yet, so
she's Greek, so it's Easter this weekend, which is why she's not about.
Well, that's sad.
She didn't realise that until like yesterday evening when her mum was like, "You need to do things."
Never mind. I literally was like, "Come and watch the game," and now I know that. So.
Yeah, she's like peeling potatoes or something exciting.
I didn't know Greece had a separate Easter day. Okay.
Well, it's Greek Orthodox, so they don't use the Gregorian calendar or something weird like that.
Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. Yeah, because we used it to piss off the pagans.
Well, the Catholics.
Yeah, the Catholics did. Yeah.
No, I mean the Church of England and stuff has a different calendar.
Character.
Calendar.
Yes,
it's split off in like the 1200s. So like Orthodox is like. Yeah, Orthodox is like the people who kept the old traditions, and then like Catholics and Christians, etc., like who took a different one. So our Easter is. It like moves because of some weird algorithm because they didn't want it to happen when it was cold or something.
Yeah,
the Orthodox keep a different one or something.
It was something to do with like harvest and stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah,
Eventually,
well, I'll link her to whatever the past broadcast will be when we're finished, and then we can find out. Because this is going to be like I don't even know how long this one's going to be. We shall find out.
Yeah. Relevant question for that. Are you gonna cut the episodes one session? Are you gonna cut them up in minor?
Instead of doing one long 6 hour.
One big one.
Yeah, we'll probably have a break. Depending on how long everyone's thinking, I'm thinking either 3 or 4 hours in. I'll split it, or even shorter actually. Maybe just 3 hours, and then we can do 3 sessions. I mean 3 breaks.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so
that's healthy.
So the first one will be in 4:30. So yeah.
We did say we're gonna have a food break. I was like, how long
we'll
minutes
have
a food
a
break?
solid food break somewhere in between. It may be the second break. We
Cool.
shall figure out. So yes.
Like for me, it's the red day because double holidays apparently.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone's eager to jump in from all of you already being here before I was. Well done.
That's
Also,
so-
also, don't think anything is weird if we want to burn things down today.
No,
Okay.
don't.
Well, everything's about to start burning
It's
anyway.
raining.
But, yeah, it's raining. It's
Raining.
thunderstorming. But yes, we'll see. But yes,
I hear it on good authority that if there's a thunderstorm, you need to stand under a tree.
Oh, there's a tree right there. It has to be the biggest tree though.
I'm only like an hour and a half through the goblin session.
Oh,
I haven't even started.
that one's beautiful.
I'm in love with Piglet.
Piglet's amazing.
Oh, it's
It could just be because
amazing.
it's Ashley Birch, but
Well, there's that as well.
yeah. But anyway, in
Favorites,
Terra,
Also, Phil Lamar as well is just awesome.
his voice is great.
Yeah.
Yes, Terra, people going crazy, comradeship, all the rest of it. After finding out a bunch of information from different sources and protecting both the prisoner in the stockade and Corsana in the manor house, both being successful in different percentages, the party regrouped, finding out the information, talked about it, and Wilbur ran away, eager to smite out and kill whoever was doing this. In frustration or some other reason, the rest of the party followed up behind him, some less eager than others. And you guys fought a bunch of wolves, killing pretty much all of them, and now you're in the middle of the forest at about 3 o'clock now in the morning, with another dragonborn in the mist. And I believe Wilbur was crying and sobbing and hugging a giant wolf corpse.
Tarkus, please. But yes, he is.
You named the wolf.
So yes,
Has Wilbur begun to dissect the wolf?
You haven't.
not yet. He's literally standing next to it.
I wake
Thing
my
next to it.
start to wake my over there. My way over there.
Okay, 2 hours later.
So yes,
I'm not that slow.
are you guys gonna make a camp, or you gonna leave the bodies to Jet, or what? What are you planning to do?
We did make a deal that we get the big the big carcass of the giant wolf, and he would get the rest as payment for helping us out later on.
Well, since she was probably gonna take care of them now, we have some time. We could go back to the city and interrogate the prisoners.
We did say we was going to help out and carry them.
They're
Also,
bloody
we're a
and
couple
dead.
of hours from the city now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of the forest, and it may be unlikely for you guys to actually remember your way back. You could already follow the markings on the trees, but it'll probably take some time.
Out of character, I think, is the rest out here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of trees nearby. Well, you're in a forest, so there is definitely trees.
Oh, is the trees in the forest? Wow.
Wow. You got to look real hard for them. And yeah, you guys could definitely make a campfire in the area. It's like raining, but it's kind of like a drizzle. It isn't like heavy rain at the moment.
Well, at least we have meat.
You do have quite a bit of meat, yes, from almost a full pack of wolves.
Almost.
So yeah, I would say, which one is actually going to make the fire? Just so
I will magic it. Well, key
magic
it. Elemental, whatever it's called.
Oh yes, you make a spark of fire. Alright, so yeah, you're gonna make the fire. Jit is
Aren't the trees
collecting.
already on fire?
It's raining.
It's raining, so it's put out the trees. It's kind of the smoke just rising from some of the back trees. where Serafina used her burning hands, which I think was where the 3 corpses of wolves are in a nice little triangle.
Yes.
Yeah, it smells a little over there. Everywhere else though is pretty much fine. Actually, let me do a few checks for her.
Oh right, no skins from those wolves probably.
Well, yes, actually.
Yeah.
The funny thing about her is actually very fire retardant if it's catch on fire for a longer time. One thing. So it would
Well,
be
if-
like it would be singed, but it wouldn't be destroyed.
Well, if we're lucky, like they've been. If we're enough fire, we won't have to worry about cooking them. We can just go and eat those.
Well, doesn't really set creatures on fire, I don't think.
It just scorches them quite a bit. You know,
Smells like burned
it's
hair,
like
but it's not
barbecuing something. You don't really set it afire, but you just scorch its skin.
bad barbecue.
Yeah, like a really bad barbecue. It's just a very black on one side.
Have I made my way over to Wilbek before he started cutting the wolf open?
I don't think we
Definitely, because it's not even just sitting and looking at it, so it's not cutting it.
When I'm over by Wilbur, I would like to punch him in the arm.
Okay. I'd
Can you
imagine-
reach?
He's probably Wilbur's probably sitting down at the moment, like kneeling.
Yeah, he's sitting down and just like.
Oh yeah, you're totally in range then.
Like an unarmed attack.
Come on, can you hit my AC?
It's with advantage because he's not expecting it.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to actually do damage with this, or are you just trying to hit him?
Well, I would only do 1 damage, so.
You do half a d4, so a d2. See, it's possible. And you-
According to the book, I only do 1 plus my strength bonus.
yeah, plus your strength. Don't you have
Yeah.
strength?
I don't have a strength modifier.
Okay.
One.
Then. Yeah. Just take
We
one.
still
damage.
need to hit though.
16. Which I think your AC is.
Well, I still technically are armed with one weapon, so.
No, because you're surprised you don't actually have your weapon. available at
True,
the time.
but my fists. Okay, then it's.
Take the 1 damage.
Damn it, 1L.
Okay, you've been hit by Serafina.
Which actually really hurt because now I only have 4 HP.
And she's saying, don't do that again.
Ouch. As he just blank stares, not looking at you, just looking at the wolf.
I give him his journal back.
Yeah.
As he just doesn't even like look at you and not like taking it from you.
I put it in his backpack. For him.
Okay. As he looks back at you and like takes the journal before you open his backpack. And you start looking at the wolf again. Like, what are you doing?
So what the rest are you doing? So I have an idea.
I would like
I guess I'm just tending to my fire.
I'm
Okay.
keeping watch over Wilbur.
Are you actually going to do the fire where you are, or
No, I
where
guess I'll
everyone
do
else
it
is?
like under this overhang.
Okay, so you're not going to do it with the rest of everyone else.
Well, I'm not going to do it next to where all the bodies are being sliced open.
True. Okay. And
Can I
if
do an
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on Wilbur?
Yeah, go ahead. He's right in front of you. So, Ithamore, what are you up to? Oh,
Keeping watch over Wilbur.
all right. Wilbur. Give me a
Deception.
Yeah, give me a deception, I guess.
Well, technically it's better.
Technically, yeah. What?
But I'm straight facing, so it's not that much to take of emotions.
Yeah. He's very intent on the wolf. You can't really tell what feelings he has towards the wolf, but that's about
I
it.
was just wanted to know how English words. Present he is. But
Oh, how
possible-
vacant his mind is right now. Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say, Wilbur?
Pretty vacant, I guess. But like it still like feels like it's focused, but not like focused on the surrounding. More like it's only focused on one thing right now. Wait.
Okay. Then I will leave him alone for now.
All right. Yeah, Jit is just working away on these hides. She's gonna do a few more actually. Yeah, Jit is good. Yeah, how long are you guys gonna actually spend here? Because you could either take a short rest or a long rest.
We'd probably take a long rest. None of us have sleep.
The book says that you cannot. I cannot. When you had a long rest, you cannot have a long rest again
24 hours, yes.
before the 24 hours is has passed.
Mm-hmm.
But who many of us have taken long rest?
Yeah,
I have not.
Serafina, Wilbur, and Aaron, I think, all had a long
No,
rest.
I only took a short rest.
Yeah, but you had
Oh,
a long
right.
rest already
Yeah, you
because the
had a
whole
long
day
rest
counted.
reading books.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm the only one
timeline.
who doesn't have a long rest.
And oh yeah, Ithamore has actually already had a long rest. Yeah. So that's up to you. Because when we last one was literally this night. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're probably gonna take what, a short rest or?
So I will probably take multiple short rests just to get my spell that's back.
Okay. Yeah, you could definitely do that. How many do you want to do? Like 3? Should be like 3 hours, I guess.
Where was the fire?
Where Ulan is currently standing. So is that 1, 2?
So how many
1, 2,
hours
3,
rest
4,
was
5,
it?
6,
We probably gonna take,
2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, at least we need to wait. Well, skinning a wolf doesn't take like more than 25 minutes about. Normal size wolf.
Okay.
That's a lot of wolf if you want to wait for Git.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, if we assume half an hour per wolf, then that would be 4.5 hours to skin all of those wolves.
Yes, but then we have a big wolf, probably gonna take an hour and a half.
Well, are you? Oh, you want that skinned as well?
I also wanted like I want his skull. I'm gonna take a little bit more time, but not that much.
Well, how long do I need to sleep for it to count as a long rest?
6 hours minimum, really.
So how about I sleep for 6 hours and then we go then?
But you still need 8 hours to get a long rest.
I'd say minimum 6. You were kind of resting when you were back at the stockade, which I would say half of it would have counted, which would be about an hour, 2 hours. So
Yeah, I'll climb up in the tree and have a nap.
okay. So you're gonna wait there for a nice 6 hours. So while the skinning's happening,
Yeah, I will keep a lookout.
yeah.
Can I spend some hit dice to heal up?
Yeah, definitely something you can do.
I will also do that.
Yeah, Wilbur, are you just gonna?
Oh my God.
Nice. Are you gonna make any potions at this time? Also, all of you mark off some rations for the evening, because food.
Long rest fully regens my HP, right?
Fully regens your HP and gives you back half your hit dice.
Half my hit dice. Okay, this is a noob question, but like, if I haven't used any hit dice, what does that give me back? Is it like half of my maximum hit dice that I get back?
You just have a maximum. That's all.
Okay, well, so when you say it gives me back half my hit dice, it's half of my maximum that I get back.
Yeah, half of your
Yeah.
maximum
Okay.
you get back.
If you have
Yes.
max, you don't get anything, even
That's
if
cool.
you use the
Yeah,
hit
no,
dice.
I was like thinking it was like half of the ones that I was used, and that was confusing to me.
You get an
because it was
infinite
wrong.
number of hit dice.
So we took 6 hours of rest.
Yeah. So yeah, Wilbur, are you gonna make any potions or scavenge for any materials or stuff like that? Ithamore, are you just gonna watch Wilbur at this point? And
Yeah, I'm keeping watching, make sure he doesn't like it again.
okay. And Aaron, are you just gonna take a rest under a tree?
My
Avoid-
mage
avoid the rain.
armor has weared off by now.
Mage armor, yeah.
Aww.
Mage armor is 8
You
hours.
still have 2 hours left.
Oh yeah, Ulan still has 2 hours. Yours is gone, Seraphine.
Right, it'll be
Yeah.
gone by the time I wake up.
You
Oh no,
probably
it's
have-
10 hours, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, you would have.
Eight.
About, it's 8 hours, so you would have
Oh,
about
8, okay.
1 left, 1 or 2 left. Like
The
one
giant
left.
wolf is still bleeding, right?
Yeah, there's still some blood coming out. It's a big wolf.
Yeah, it would be a lot of blood. Then it wouldn't be hard for me to get blood.
Oh no. Give me a survival check.
Okay.
Yeah. You fill up all of the vials that you have, or want to fill up with blood.
Have 2 water skins I would want to fill up with blood.
Did you not fill one of those with water?
He would probably drink in all that right by now.
Okay. So yeah, you have 2 water skins of blood. I'd probably say another vial as well, considering how many vials you do have. So you can put those on.
Cool.
And just give me a alchemy check for your potions. You make enough for a day and a half. You make what's that, 5?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
it would be 4.
Yeah, you don't make a solid amount, but you make enough to last you a couple of days. Yeah.
I would also very much like to investigate the dagger question mark I got in my inventory.
Yes. That was the one that Ulan gave you, I believe.
No,
Yes.
I found
No.
it.
Oh no, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I would like to investigate the spell book and the wand I got.
Okay.
The ring
Oh,
as
and
well.
the silver ring.
And the silver ring. Wow. Okay.
I'm probably using the tech magic ritual.
I'd say
just-
you don't even need to if you're doing it over multiple long rests. I mean, short
Yeah.
rests is what you're going to be doing. Ithamore, you still had the other one, don't you, as well?
Yeah, I've got a
Short sword.
weird sword.
Short sword, yeah. So yeah, you'll be able to attune to that one as well if you want to. Well, not really attune to it, but understand its properties. So yeah, that is.
By the way, I'm drinking one right.
Oh, one of them, yeah. So mark off one of them.
Would it take 1 water skin of wolf blood, or would it take... Yeah.
To do
Or
the
half.
5, I would say it would use half of one of your water skins. Yeah, because you're not using like all of the blood for it. You're using it's a dilution. That you're
Yeah,
using.
it's dilution with rat poison and... I can't remember what I did say it was water in it, so I would probably use the rest of the water skin I had anyway.
Okay. So yeah, you can mark that down.
Note to self: never let Wilbur make you a cocktail.
I don't know. it might be
I
possible.
already did one.
So yeah. Anyway, Ithamore, you have a short sword, which is a magic +1. Seraphina, you get with the, you can sense from the dagger, it's a keen dagger, which means if you roll between a 19 or a 20, it's a crit. And the ring is a ring of poison resistance.
Out of character as a joke also. You would probably want to give that to Wilbur if he overdoses.
Ring of poison, yeah.
Yeah.
Or he just messes up, one of the two.
So the question would be, does anybody want the Keen Dagger?
That is a good question.
That's actually a really good question. Would a keen dagger would be a really good like?
It's a throwing weapon, so anyone can really use it.
Yeah, but would it be a good like better than the knife I already used to dissect animals and?
It's a keen dagger, so it's magically sharper than normal daggers. So I'm sure I can think of something if you want to use that as your surgical knife instead. But
If one of us is gonna keep it, I'm okay with Wilbur having it.
Like otherwise we would probably just sell it because
Yeah.
I was thinking when we get to next time I'm probably gonna go to a blacksmith and just basically ask him to make X-Acto knives blade.
Well, I think like a Stanley knife.
Oh,
No, I think like one of us having the keen dagger makes sense because it's always useful to be able to cut things really well. And if anyone's going to hang on to it, Wilbur makes as much sense as anyone else.
and I think that was all of the actual other weapons you guys had, apart from the.
We have a little pile of normal stuff. But...
You have a pile of normal stuff. Actually, sorry, one of them that I think you picked up was a poison dagger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one is actually a permanent poison dagger, which has one charge per day of a DC 12 poison dagger.
That could sell for a nice price.
You just like to sell stuff. Wow.
Is that throwable?
All daggers are throwable. They are light weapons.
I do like throwing things.
It's a metal object.
Yeah, well, I've got I've been thinking about the whole metal thing, and like, I don't the problem with metal is that metal attacks wood, in like the whole cycle thing. So like, it's kind of like insulting to my element. But the idea of like using like throwing daggers for harming people as a metal thing, that I feel like that kind of fits.
And technically, you use arrows with metal tips, so.
Oh yeah, well I guess that's true. Yeah, I mean it's like it's not so much using metal that's the problem. It's more like what it represents, and it's kind of like it's like not what I use most of the time, but the idea of like throwing weapons being made of metal is kind of I feel like that's kind of okay.
Yeah, then totally have the poison one.
Sweet. I like it if it's extra like gnarly and horrible. That fits with me not liking metal stuff. So yeah.
This is so
blade.
junky.
It's a curved dagger, so it kind of has this weird curve-pointed tip.
So it's basically one of Mazakine's weapons from Lucifer.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
I may be one of the only people that watches that. Okay.
I was like, I have no idea.
You should check out Lucifer.
It looks like a
if you haven't
talon,
seen it, it's really
basically.
good.
It looks like
Yeah.
a talon claw.
Yeah, cool.
That would be
and who's
really weird throw.
And who's having the keen dagger? Was that given to Wilbur?
Well, if they give it to him, yes. Then he will hand over the other dagger.
And the poison ring.
Yeah, who
Resistance.
wants that? Probably somebody who's in melee combat with people.
What? Who out of us has been poisoned? Because I wasn't last time. I managed to shrug it off.
That was.
I have really bad constitution.
Okay.
If that's a good thing to say.
So Wilbur gets the poison resistance ring.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little hard to give it to him right now, but we'll say during the 6 hours or however long. Yeah, 6 hours. You managed to somehow give it to him. And if more, are you gonna keep the short sword?
Yeah.
I imagine you will. Okay.
But during this time, Wilbur will ask it. He will more just sneak up on it to say, "Would you the big wolf? But like it's skull also. I will pay good for it. Of course.
So you want a trophy? That's no problem for me. You're letting me have these hides, so I don't mind giving you that. Whatever you want from it. Give me some time, and I'll get rid of it.
Thanks. I will be by it. As I go back and sit in the same mud hole.
Okay. Actually, yeah. She's finished actually with those. Actually managing to only skin 7 of the 9. Yeah. Basically like
Sweet.
that.
And that
So
was 1 per day, right?
yeah, 1 use per day. So yeah, she's gonna finish up with those ones and move over to the large one, which is gonna take a couple. Yeah, it's gonna take about an hour to do the whole thing.
And there's nothing special about the wand I got.
Oh,
From
the
the
wand.
mage. It's a arcane focus, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, it's just an arcane focus. The book, however, is different, which has a bunch of spells in it.
Yes.
Booker knife.
I'm kinda happy I'm the only spellcaster in the group right now.
Are you? Are you though?
Yeah, so you can't do cantrips, which there's a few
No.
of. Mage armor, which you already have. There's false life. Which one's that? Sleep, which you already have. Hold person. Melf's acid arrow, and web.
Oh! Can you send me the list? Because there's a few I actually like. I want from...
I'll put them in the chat for you.
What's the damage of the 1d6, right? Just if it.
Sorry, what?
For a dagger?
Dagger
Yeah.
is 1d4.
Before, yeah.
But your keen one is a crit on 19 or 20.
That's like a pot of gold for a
It's
wizard.
very useful because Mel's acid arrow is actually one of the spells I want to pick up, and now I don't have to use one of the spells.
Which is
when
a
I level
plus
up.
6.
Does
Daggers
this
are
mean your
slashing,
whole
right?
elaborate plan is like ruined? You're gonna need to work out what extra spells you're gonna get now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jit finishes with the large wolf by the end of the 6-hour period, which at this point it's pretty light out, and it's, what is it now? It'd be like, yeah, wow, it's pretty much morning at this point now.
Which is nice.
Yeah, there we go. So sun's rising. You hear the trees. You hear birds in the trees. A few of them land near Ulan, which wake him up. And Wilbur, you get most of the wolf pelt of the grand wolf. You get the skull. The jaw is completely broken though, so you only get like the top half.
Which is no problem.
yeah,
Was
which is
the
no
important part anyway.
Some of the back leg is pretty much cut from where you stabbed it, and Ithelmore did as well. So both the hind legs are missing, but you have the front paws and the tail. So about 80% of the wolf you have.
That's good enough.
Yeah. So she
I
rolls
can't
that,
even
rolls that
use
for
all
you,
of it anyway.
and just places it by where you are.
So seeing as it's morning, does my Magicite trinket resets?
Yeah, it's more. Oh well, morning's already passed. Because
But-
it was 3 o'clock for you guys. So yeah, it's
Charges-
We did roll it last episode.
yes.
I didn't roll it.
Yeah, because mine recharges at dawn.